Hello everyone and welcome back again to my channel. If this is the very first time that you are clicking in, I want to say thank you so much. My name is Gloria and thanks to all my returning subscribers and to my new subscribers as well. In today's video, we're going to be talking about marriage fraud. What you should know as well, because there's a lot of marriage fraud going all around here in Canada, and you need to know because they have dire consequences. And without further ado, guys, let's just get into the video. Don't go anywhere because I'm starting right now. Welcome back. So a lot of people from outside of Canada, they look to get married to somebody here in Canada, either a permanent resident or a Canadian citizen, just for the sole purpose of immigration. They just want to come here. So they now use marriage as a means to come to this country. Many at times, like 98% of the time, they really don't love the people that they're getting married to. They just want to use it for paper, as some people from back home will call it. But the truth is, I'm going to be sharing a few tidbits from the Assistant Deputy Minister of the IRCC. You get to know why you should avoid doing this, because at the end of the day, you are the one that is going to feel it, not the person. You know, even though the person that is sponsoring you is going to feel it, you yourself, you're going to have something on your record that you don't want to happen. I'm going to tell you that I have many friends who are here in Canada who got married to people from back home. And to be honest with you, it has not been a very, very good journey. It has come with its own pain and heartbreaks, and people just feel so terrible about why they even started the process in the first place. The red flags are there. You travel on vacation, you go to meet somebody online, somebody introduces you to somebody on the internet, and then you fall in love, and before you know what is happening, you're already saying, yes, I'll marry you. Okay, you're now arranging for that person to come into Canada. And many times the marriage work, but the ones that I know about, they are not working. They have not worked. They will not work. Let me not talk about the future because I don't know the future. But let's listen to this and I'll be right back. Now let us hear what the Deputy Minister has to say about fraud here, marriage fraud in Canada. Watch this.
Sometimes you have a Canadian permanent resident who meets a foreign national, perhaps while they're traveling or over the internet, and becomes convinced it's a genuine relationship, whereas in fact the foreign national is using the relationship merely to get into Canada, and the sponsor has been tricked. In other situations, unfortunately, Canadians are part of the fraud.
So again, so some of these residents here in Canada, like the permanent resident and the Canadian citizen, they are aware that this thing is happening. They know fully well what they are doing or getting themselves involved in. They know they are bringing this person into Canada. Some of them are even taking money to do it. So they know. And the other parties, that's the other person you're bringing in, they know that this thing is just for paper. So are there consequences? What are the obligations of the sponsor? Let's listen again to what the Assistant Deputy Minister of the IRCC has to say about this. Let's watch.
The financial obligations of a sponsor are that you are responsible for a period of 3 years for the person that you sponsor to come into the country. So if the person you sponsor uses social assistance during that period, you'll be responsible for that and will have to repay that debt.
So you see, as a sponsor, you are still liable to this person you're sponsoring here in Canada for at least 3 years. If that person goes to go and get something from social, well, like the sponsor still has to pay that debt. It's something that you signed. It's an agreement or a contract between you and the government of Canada saying, yes, so I'm liable for this person for the next 3 years. So you need to be very, very careful as a sponsor when you're thinking about getting involved in somebody that you don't even really know their background and things like that, only because you feel that they are honest about moving to Canada. But on the more serious note, they know what they're doing. But let us talk about a little bit about the fines. So are there any fines? Are there legal consequences? Let's watch again and I'll be right back.
There are a lot of legal consequences for engaging in marriage fraud. It is fraud. There are the possibility of criminal sanctions, which can include a fine of up to $100,000 or imprisonment up to 5 years or both.
You heard it. Hey. He's not joking something. He's not joke at all. They are not joking. They are not smiling. They are very, very serious about this. These are the consequences. And you really really don't, you as the person coming into the country, you really don't want something bad on your record because you heard what he said. There could be that ban, you can be denied entry into Canada. Even when you're here back in Canada, they can deport you. Like, you don't want anything to jeopardize your moving or immigration purposes to Canada. So I'm going to share again what the spouse here in Canada, fully well that you're on your own. You cannot sponsor another spouse, even if this person messes up. You cannot. Let's listen again.
We have a provision that someone who is sponsored to come into Canada for a period of 5 years, they cannot turn around and sponsor a new spouse or partner. We will detect the fact that it's a fraudulent marriage. You can be forbidden to enter Canada for a period of 5 years. Even if you get to Canada and it's detected afterwards that it was a fraudulent marriage, you'll be subject to a deportation.
I didn't say it. You heard it from him. It's not me. Let's take this seriously. So finally, on the Assistant Deputy Minister's information, let us just listen to the final warning. I just want you to read the warning. The warning is not coming from me. It's coming from the government of Canada. And guys, take this warning very, very seriously. Okay? Watch it. So guys, to summarize everything that we've talked about, I'm going to show you where I got all this information from, because you might be wondering, Gloria, I want to see it myself. Doubting Thomases, don't worry. Gloria is going to show you where she got the information from. So I actually got this from the Government of Canada website. So I'm going to be showing you that in just a minute. So watch here. Yes, this is the Government of Canada website, and marriage fraud is where you get to find that information I was talking to you about. And that video will be on there as well. So the first question is, are you a Canadian citizen or permanent resident? If so, have you met someone from another country on the internet or while traveling? It says some people think marriage to a Canadian citizen will be their ticket to Canada. You should think carefully before marrying someone and sponsoring them to Canada, especially if 1, you've just met. And I'm just going to scroll down so that we can see the rest, because this is serious matters, guys. It's very, very important. 2, they want to get married quickly. 3, they have been married or in a common law relationship many times before. Or 4, they haven't shared very much information about their background or family. If you sponsor your spouse, you must give them financial support for 3 years, even if the marriage or relationship fails. Sponsorship is a legal contract with the Government of Canada. You must meet its terms. If your spouse uses social assistance, you will have to repay the money as a spousal, right? And also you need to know that you cannot sponsor anyone else until you repay that debt. It's a contract between your spouse, you as a spouse, and the Government of Canada. It's a crime for a foreign national to marry a Canadian citizen or permanent resident only to gain entry into Canada. This is serious information, guys. Take it very, very seriously, because it's a crime to do so, because they will know. I'll read on so you can get to understand this. I'm just going to scroll all the way down again. You can read this particular thing on your leisure time. So what is marriage of convenience? In some cases, sponsors and foreign applicants set up a marriage of convenience. This is a marriage or common law relationship whose sole purpose is to let the sponsor's spouse or partner immigrate to Canada. Our officers are trained to recognize real immigration applications. They know how to detect false marriages. They have many ways to spot marriage fraud, including 1, document checks, 2, visit to people's homes, and interviews from both the sponsors and applicants. Yes, they will conduct an interview. Canadian citizens or permanent residents who are in a marriage of convenience or for immigration reasons may be charged with a crime. Guys, take this seriously. They are not joking. They are not smiling. They are very, very serious about this because of what has happened in the past. Now, if you're a sponsor, there are certain things that you need to know. It says you do not need to be tempted by offers or money or rewards to marry a person just so that they can immigrate to Canada. If you do this, you may face serious criminal charges. You will still have to meet the terms of the sponsorship. Don't feel that you must help somebody by being part of a marriage of convenience, no matter what the reason is. It is not worth the risk. Again, don't get involved in false marriage. If you are the one that is from outside of Canada, don't do it. We will refuse your visa and may ban you from travel to Canada for 5 years. This will stay on your immigration record forever. We know that even genuine marriages can fail, but if you enter into a marriage of convenience to come to Canada as an immigrant, we may take legal action against you. not allow you to come to Canada for 5 years and deport you from Canada. Guys, you can go ahead to read all this information. I hope that this makes sense to somebody today. Please don't forget, this is serious matter. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you gained something from watching it. Please, if you did, let me know in the comment section. If you're new here, if you have been a victim of marriage scam, marriage fraud, let us know in the comment section, because your experience can help somebody else. And if you're just coming for the first time and you are very excited about learning about this, please let me know also in the comment section. Guys, please give this video a massive, massive thumbs up, so that when I see the video, I'll be so honored, because I know the effort and time put into this video. Guys, thank you so much for all the support. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Like, guys, I see every day somebody subscribing to my channel. Thank you for choosing me and watching me. Thank you. Also, guys, please, if you're new, please hit that red subscribe button. Please hit the red subscribe button and support your girl. I don't charge money for anything I'm doing on here. It's all free information. Like, I would put it as DIY, so do it yourself. Like, you don't need an immigration agent to help you to come to Canada. That's why I'm making all these videos on my channel. Do me a favor, like my video, share my video to everyone that you know in your connection. And also, don't forget to watch the videos that pop up on your screen. It's very important. Guys, please show me some love on my channel. I do appreciate you guys, please. And I'm also on TikTok. You guys, you know me. You can find my information on my description. And until I see you on my next video again, which is going to be Sunday next week, take care and bye.